Greg, thanks for joining us today. You have graduated from your neuropathy relief boot camp, and now you're in the healing process. Tell us a little bit about your journey and where you started and where you're at now.
Okay, I was diagnosed about 12 years ago with neuropathy. I was a construction worker at the time, and foot problems were common. And I assumed I had gout. Went to my doctor. My doctor told me that I have neuropathy. I've never heard of it. He told me that he has it, and there's nothing you do about it. You wear comfortable socks, comfortable shoes, and live with it. So I did. And it was very mild back then. It was just uncomfortable. But over a period of years of living with it, it turned into two main symptoms, I believe. It was in my toes. Mm-hmm. My toes became numb over a long, gradual period of time. And I had these jabbing nerve pains that random would come any old time. You never knew. They would come and then fade away just as quick as they came, but they never stopped coming. So I did live with it. And over a period of time, years actually, the numbness, my toes, you get your balance from your heels and your toes, and I couldn't be certain, my toes were so numb, I couldn't be certain that they would hold me up when I took a step. Running was out of the question. So I developed a different way. I call it close foot walking. I just shuffled along because I couldn't be sure that my toes would hold me up. And this went over a long, long gradual period of time. And my toes were completely numb and the nerve pains were constant, random nerve pains. My wife, Julie, went out to get the mail one day and brought this mailer card. It was actually in her name in the house and said, Greg, you got to read this. It was a neuropathy clinic, never heard of before in Mason, that described all my symptoms and said there is relief. So we came for a consultation, led to a examination, and Dr. May came up with a program for me. That three basic primary things was twice a day supplements, twice a day machines, anodyne and rebuilder machine, and eat from a specific menu that eliminates inflammation, inflammatory foods, ingredients. And I went all in on this program. After my 4th week of boot camp, came back in for an examination, and my nerve pains had reduced to maybe 1 or 2 in 24 hours. My numbness probably was set back by at least 4 years in 4 weeks of all-in therapy. And after 4 weeks, I could trust my toes to hold me up. And my wife, Julie, said, now I walk with a pep in my step. After 4 weeks, I could get on my toes to get something off the top shelf that I never could before. And again, the nerve pains were just, random nerve pains were bearable for sure. So I recommend this highly. It's helped me immensely.
So now you're 4 or 5 months in, not just 4 weeks. Yep. How's it going still?
Great. I can feel my bare toes dig into the carpet. I never could that in years, and I can't imagine the last time I could do that. So, yeah.
And you're a hunter, so you're back, trusting where you're walking, or you're feeling more comfortable.
Yeah, yes, I can take steps and strides and get somewhere now. Yeah.
And that means more time with your son. Good. And you mentioned also that Julie noticed a difference in your walking, but others are noticing a difference in your walking too.
Oh yeah.
Good.
People see me in the store and they say, wow, they comment to Julie how much, and most of these people never knew I had neuropathy. I kept it to myself. Mm-hmm. And my way of walking seemed normal, and now I don't. And it's great for my wife, Julie, and I. We can walk on the beach without, pain, and it's incredible.
If there was anybody who was on the fence to even just come to learn or listen or do the exam, what's one thing you would tell them?
So just to come in to listen to the presentation or the exam, there's no pressure. We just knew when we read that card that I never knew there was any relief. I just did not know. And we knew we had to at least explore it, and it's remarkable. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Greg. Appreciate your time.